Right, hello everyone, this is ProductShard, and today we're going to be going over this week's Gun of the Week, which you may have seen in last week's Gun of the Week's gameplay, and that is the Cap 40 pistol. It's the very last pistol that you unlock, and I've only recently kind of realised how good it is. It's the first pistol I ever got gold because I did like it. It's the only fully auto pistol in this game, proper machine pistol. The only other one is the B23R because that's a 3 burst, and if you can hit the trigger quick enough, then it does fire pretty much full auto. But this is the only proper one, it's I used to use it just because it was obviously full auto, and I used to use it just as a primary. And I'd make it like a ninja class for S&D like this that you'll be seeing, and you put a suppressor on it, an extended mag, and you can use it basically as a submachine gun. And it's actually really, really good for that sort of stuff. But after watching the Call of Duty Championships, I saw all the MLG people, and yes, I know I'm copying them, but all of those sorts of people using it just plain, no attachments, as a secondary, and so I decided to kind of use it because on a lot of my classes, I'll use smoke grenade, and I'll only have that one point left, and I don't want to put it into making it, well, I can't put it into making a new perk or anything, and usually I like to have a secondary with an attachment, but I decided to just start putting that into this pistol, or just any pistol, and the other ones aren't quite as good, but this pistol on its own is just, you don't actually need any attachments with it if you're accurate. It does only have 15 bullets and a mag, and that can be quite frustrating, but it does reload quickly. So that's fine, and you can use it on any class that has kind of a gun that isn't so good at close range, and this gun at really close range, other than against shotguns, which obviously that is the range they are built for, this gun will beat people happily 9 times out of 10. There was quite lucky, but that was kind of a bit over the range that you need it, but you can also run this gun just as a primary as I used to. And especially on Search and Destroy, it's actually really good for that. You can use it kind of with, we'll definitely put 2 attachments on it if you want to run it like that. I normally run suppressor and extended mags just because I like to go kind of covert, and because it's a machine pistol, you run really, really quick. And you can jump up and kind of be really stealthy, but also the 20 bullets gives you enough ammo to kill maybe 2 people if you need it. But you shouldn't really need that much, it just guarantees you that kill, because getting each kill is kind of more important on S&D, because if you don't get it, obviously you die, and you don't respawn till next round. So that makes it that little bit more important to have the extra ammo, just to kill the extra person, but get a nice little headshot on that guy, as you have seen. Now the suppressor doesn't really take away much, it obviously reduces the damage over range a bit, but because this gun is built for such close quarters, you shouldn't really be using it at a range which that comes into play too much. But when running it on its own, obviously you do want to get close to people. You're not going to be taking out snipers or anything with it. Now it doesn't actually have that much recoil because of what they say recoil mitigation technology or something like that, which is what they put it as, but basically it doesn't have that much recoil. And even if it does, it just goes upwards, it doesn't go to the side very much. So in close quarters anyway, it's not going to come into play that much. But generally the recoil isn't too bad as long as you're not really, really far away when it's then going to go above their head. It's not going to jump out to the left or right, so you're pretty much able to hit your targets whenever you want. But going back to using it on its own, as a secondary, with any gun that isn't built for close quarters, especially on things like assault rifles, snipers, and LMGs, ones that are either slow, like the LMGs and snipers, which obviously there are times where you want to run quickly, and still be able to defend yourself, not just have a combat axe out, and with assault rifles, when you're going into a building or something, and you need, you're going to be coming up against people with SMGs or shotguns, you're going to want to be able to hip fire and kill them a lot quicker than you will with the assault rifle, but you obviously don't need that accuracy. Now, if you just have that 1 point, or even 2, and just put extended mags on it or something, this gun swapping to it in, when you go into a building, is going to save your life so many times. Like, I cannot stress how many times it actually saves your life, because now that I've started using it like that, normally I'd run into a building with an LMG or something and kind of try and hip fire my way through, or I'd sprint and just try and drop shot people, and even sprinting with those sorts of things, you're still going really slow, and especially snipers, if you're not pro quickscoping, then this gun will come in very, very useful, because the hip fire on it is actually like so good. I don't know how it is that good, but you get someone within 5 feet of you and you just hip fire and they will die. They will die so quickly. And against like a sniper, where if you miss the first shot you're basically dead, switching to this when you go into the building at first of all, it's going to raise like your movement speed and your kind of sensitivity a little bit, so you can aim at people quicker, you can get to them quicker and get close to them. Also, the aim down sight speed is quicker, so you can get to that accuracy quicker, and it's just going to speed that aspect up. It shoots the bullets really, really fast, so the hip fire is going to kill them really quick, and if you can aim on them, they're basically dead, unless they have a shotgun or something. And the... Sorry, I lost myself there. I've got a picture of the Cat 40 here with the bullets just kind of spraying out, and it actually looks pretty cool. But everything about it basically speeds up, and even like the reload time is so fast, so if you do miss those first shots, or there is 2 or 3 people in the building, you can kill the first 2 with the first mag if you've got extended, and then you can reload faster than any of their guns will reload, and kill the third. So this is actually a really nice gun for clearing out buildings, and just switching to give you that edge when you have got a gun that isn't so good at going into buildings. But don't run outside and try and kill someone from like 100 meters with it, because you're gonna sit there and not kill them, and then they're gonna be like, oh, how did that not kill him? But do not expect this gun to kill over range. But if you are close to people, do expect it to kill them, because it is basically. It is so powerful for that. And you can also use akimbo on it, or dual wield. I still can't remember which one it is in this game. And that will again up the kind of firepower of it, but they do have to be a lot closer to you, because the hip fire does spread out, but you do have then 30 rounds, or you can build up to 40 if you put extended mags on there. But it did get a debuff like a few weeks ago or something, because apparently the MLG people didn't like it. They thought it was a bit too overpowered compared to every other gun that's in here. I don't know why they picked that one, but they debuffed it because the pros didn't like it, and Treyarch are all into the pro stuff. So that's a little bit weaker than it used to be, but to be honest, it's still pretty good. So secondary gun of choice, if you have that 1 point left on your class, put it into the Cat 40. Just use it, learn to use it, and pull it out when you need it. If you have a Cat 40 class and you have 1 point left because you put a smoke grenade on like me, or you only want one tactical, put an assault shield on like you've seen, and that just means like the back of you is protected, you're going to survive longer, and you can also use it as defense, and it's just fun. But if you ever have 1 point left on like an assault rifle class, or just any class generally, even like a shotgun, like if you run out of ammo in your shotgun in the clip and you don't want to reload, then switching to this gun is really fast because it's a machine pistol, and you can just hold down the trigger and spray down the last guy, or you can kill 2 or 3 people with it. So if you run in and there's 5 people in front of you with your shotgun and you kill 3 of them, you run out of ammo, instead of sitting there and reloading, you can switch to this gun really quick and kill the last 2 and get a nice feed. So basically any class, if you have that extra point, put it in a Cat 40. Even if you don't, I would, like snipers and LMGs, I would recommend taking 1 tactical out and only having like 1 tactical or something, and being able to put the extra point into a pistol, because it will save your life a lot. So have fun playing with this gun and have fun surviving a lot longer once you get used to it. It is a really nice pistol. It actually looks really cool, even though it's just a box. Used to call it the cardboard box. And I got it gold the first time, so I always used to run around saying I've got a golden box. Oh no, that was the C4. The C4 used to look like a golden box, but it's basically a cardboard box, this gun. But it shoots a lot of bullets very quickly, very accurately. And it kills people very quickly, so have fun using it. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.